Hello. In this video, we are going to start making a random number guessing game as a web app. So we are going to use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for this. All right, so I'm going to do this in the P5 web editor. So I'm not going to use any libraries or anything. So the sketch.js file that I start with, I'm just going to delete all of that. So then we'll go over and I will start writing out my HTML code. All right, so I just opened up the index.html file here. I think I'll take this main tag. I might just leave it there. All right, so I'm going to start to build out the page where it has a title and everything, a little description, a place for the user to type in a random number that they're guessing, and then a button that they can click to actually guess that. Then the computer is going to pick some kind of random number, compare the two, and then give it some kind of an answer. But another layer of this is that the user will also have kind of a supply of tokens or coins or something that they will wager on their guesses. So they could earn some more money back if they actually win the guess, or they end up just losing it because they wagered it. So we also need a way to keep track of what they're wagering and how much is left in their account. All right, so that's the page that we're going to try to build out here. So that's why I'm going to actually leave this main tag in here. It's really just to build a little bit of structure within the page. All right, so I'm going to start by making just a heading. I'm going to do an H1 tag, open and close. And so that's what those HTML tags look like. Usually two sets of tags, but one of them has the slash to say that this is the closing point. And then right in the middle, that's where you put the actual text or the content for it. All right, so I'll just say number guess, or like guess the number or something like that. All right, I am kind of curious if I maybe just get rid of this main tag here. Does that throw any errors? Okay, things work out. All right, so I am just going to delete it. Just build up my page here. All right, so I've guessed the number. All right, so I need two input boxes for the user to type things into. So we have an input. I'm going to have two of them, so I might as well go ahead and add an ID attribute. So inside of the tag itself, and I'll just say ID equals, then I'll say guess. An input is just a single-sided tag, so I don't need a closing for it. But let me go ahead and make the other input tag here. So just a single-sided, and I'll say ID equals quotes. I'll call this wager. So that's a place where they can select how much they're going to bet there. And then I'll also need a button. So open and close a button tag. And then that will say guess. Then I just want a little place to say whether they won or lost. So maybe just a paragraph works just fine for this. Open and close a paragraph. So this is where I might say you're correct, you're wrong. So for now, I would just say like that. And then I also need a place to show how much tokens or coins the user has left, or how much they're earning then every time they've won. So maybe actually toward the top would be a pretty good place for this. So I might do an H3, make it kind of large. Open and close an H3 tag here. And then I'll just say coins colon 10. So I would say that at the beginning. All right, so at least I got the elements on the page here. A couple more things I'd like to add are, I don't really know what those text boxes are for. So we've seen how to do some input elements before I actually get the boxes, but it might be good to say what they are. So I could use a p tag or something, but there is a special tag called a label that is really used for putting text in front of something. So use a label tag. Let's say like guess and wager. All right, that way I have those labels right in front of it. And if I'm really building out a form, there's actually like this for and this name property I should be doing here. But for this tutorial, I'm not going to get into that necessarily. All right, so I have the basic structure laid out on the page of the different elements that we have here. So then we want to see about making it look a little bit nicer. All right, so we will do that in a follow-up video.